it's Lucy from My Crazy Craft Life, and I'm here today with a design team post for DiesRUs. Today I'm going to be making this fun fairy card, and to start with I have to apologize for the quality of this video. I was out of town over Labor Day weekend camping, and I brought my stuff with me, and I did not get a very good video. But I am going to walk you through everything I did. So the products that I'm using are 2D Designs Pumpkin Fairy House that you see there, and I kept all of the window pieces because I'm going to use those later. I also cut out Yvonne Design Sparkling Winter Birch Trees. I have Lavinia Spellbound 2 paper that I'm going to cut down to 4 inches by 5 1/4 because I'm going to be using this on an A2 size card, black card base. And then I use Fairy Chain from Lavinia from our small also. So the black card base is just from my stash that I pulled a piece of paper out, and I'm just going to create that. And then I'm going to stamp the fairy images on the top of the paper. So I cut out some of the top and the side part of the moon because I wanted just the moon to kind of peek out over the corner. I used archival black ink to stamp the image and make sure that I get that really down there good, because I was hoping I didn't have to stamp it again, and it ended up stamping really well. So then I'm going to color with alcohol markers my pumpkin house, and again, I'm really sorry this is out of frame. I just used the alcohol markers really quickly to go through. This is not great coloring or anything real fancy. There was just some tones, different tones that I used to give it a little bit of dimension. These markers I'm using are Studio 71 by DiesRUs. I really like them for a very reasonable priced alcohol marker. The only thing, they have some drawbacks. They don't refill, they don't have refills. You can buy them individually, but they don't have refills. But they're like $1.50 to $2 a marker when you can find them. So like I said, I do like to use these because they give you a good range of colors and they blend pretty well, and like I said, for the price you really can't beat it. So once I finish that up, I'm going to place down the background panel onto the card base and just adhere that down with a tape runner. I'm going to adhere the birch trees that I cut out. I cut a little bit of the end off because I didn't want them quite as tall as the card. And then I used some liquid adhesive to add that to the front of the card. Then what I'm going to do is take some foam tape and put it all along the back of the fairy house die cut. And then I'm going to put back each one of those little pieces into the windows and the doors so that I can end up coloring those. So I stuck the foam tape on so then it was sticky through the windows so that I was able to just pop those pieces right back in there. And the tool I'm using there is a Marvy tool, and I absolutely love it for sequins and papers and small pieces like that. It works really well to pick them up and to kind of be able to fiddle around with them. So then I just take a yellow marker and I color in all of those windows so that it has that yellow glow coming out of the house, and then I'm going to adhere that down towards the bottom. Then I take a sentiment I have from a Poppy Stamp stamp set that I am going to stamp onto some white cardstock and then just cut that out. I will cut it out pretty close to the actual size of the stamp and then just cut the ends off. I will fishtail one of the ends and cut it all the way up to the very end on one part of it. And that's what I'm doing right there so that I can fishtail those ends of that sentiment. Then after I'm done with that, I'm going to grab some black pearls. They're really like a grayish pearl accents to be able to put on the card just to, I thought it kind of reminded me of like smoke coming out of a chimney type thing. I know there's not really a chimney on there, but I thought it was a cute idea. And the sentiment just says, enjoy the little moments. And I thought that was kind of perfect with the dancing fairies. And that will pretty much finish up this card. So thank you for joining me. I hope everybody has a great day. Again, I apologize for the video quality, but take care and stay healthy. See you next time.